Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, I played video series videos I've been doing for the while. I go over there, try out food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about. Hopefully delicious stuff that at the time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. I'm real excited for this one. But we'll get to that. Folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to talk about, food and or drink stuff that I try out. You're going to watch me do it. There's a whole voyeuristic, exhibitionist type aspect to it. I mean, I'm, kind of technically out in public. I mean, I'm in my truck, and I'm on my property, but, that's not always the case. Sometimes I'm in parking lots and shit. People can just watch me do what the fuck ever. Sometimes I do get people who look at me and they're like, eh? And it's like, whatever. It's the internet. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck. Whilst I'm inside my truck, I'm wearing a super cool shirt. Folks, when I wear super cool shirts, I like to highlight the super cool shirt. Super cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom! It's my Enoch shirt. What the fuck is Enoch? Enoch is a band. I believe they are out of New Jersey, if I'm not mistaken. I was fortunate enough, I got to see them perform a couple months ago. I found out about them last year through an ad on Facebook, and I'm probably one of the few people in the world who actually pays attention to some of the ads that are, focused at me on Facebook. The good thing is that because my interests tend to be kind of specific and like niche, most of the ads I get actually do kind of play along the lines of stuff that I'm interested in. Sometimes it's bullshit, because it's just like, ba-ba-da-ba-da, some new movie that couldn't be stupider, and it's like, But they also go over there and tag me in band stuff, and one of the bands that I got tagged in was Enoch's. These guys are really awesome. If you're into metal music, please go check out their stuff. They're extremely, extremely talented guys. They are also just excellent folks. Like I said, I got to see them. I got to hang out with them a bit. Really good dudes. I got a few videos from that performance on this channel, just in case you're interested. But anyway, what am I trying for y'all today, folks? Why am I excited? Well, folks, we're doing boom! It's Calypso Limeade. Oh, wait, no, it's not. It is Calypso Pineapple Peach Limeade. So why am I so excited? This is genuinely in like my top, at least my top 20, if not my top 10 favorite drinks of all time. I love this stuff. I love Calypso in general. I've reviewed a couple of Calypso items here on the show. Go out, look for those. I know one was like the kiwi lemonade. I love Calypso lemonade. It is fantastic. It's probably my favorite, like commercially available, relatively easy to get lemonade. I think it's fantastic. It does everything I want a lemonade to do. And they have like a whole bunch of really good flavors. But this one is special for two reasons. Number one, it's pineapple. And I love pineapple. Y'all know I love pineapple. I have an entire pineapple playlist called the Pineapple Playlist. This is going to be on it. But the other reason why this is special is because, for whatever reason, this flavor in particular, fuck me sideways, it's impossible to get a hold of. I used to be able to get it at a gas station not too far from where I live. Then that gas station got bought out. The only other place that I was able to find it before then was a few years ago. I found it at a gas station like fucking damn near an hour away. I couldn't even tell you which gas station it was anymore. It was out by a friend's house, and he doesn't live in that area anymore. But I was at a mall yesterday, an actual mall, and I found this at Rocket Fizz, which is awesome, but it also annoys me a little bit because there's a Rocket Fizz that I go to semi-frequently, and I've never seen this flavor there. I haven't had this flavor in 4 years, something like that. It's ridiculous. So I nearly jumped up and down like a little girl when I saw this. Or a little boy. Or whatever, however you want to identify yourself. I don't care. We're going to shake the fuck out of this. We're going to drink it. And hopefully it lives up to my memory. This is the only one they had, too. Pissed me off. I was like, no! Why don't you have like 800 so I can buy them all and just save them? Oh. Ah! That smell is magical. That's a good time. It's a good time as I'm sitting out here in my truck. Got my windows open. It's a nice afternoon, you know, it's like maybe 75 degrees out, you know, a little warmer than I'm partial to, but, you know, it's good. I can deal with it. Sitting here drinking some boss-ass limeade. And I'm having a good time. Seriously, that's fantastic. Like I said, I love pretty much everything that Calypso does. I like that they really have figured out how to strike the perfect balance when it comes to their lemonade/limeades between the sweetness and the tartness. Because the thing is with lemonade, at least for me, like I love lemonade, you don't want it to be too sweet or too tart. You have to get a nice mix. And Calypso always does it for me in that regard. They always have that perfect balance where it's sweet, but a little bit more tart than it is sweet. And that's personally how I like it. I like that I can still go over there and I can taste, you know, that acidic citrus, you know, flavor. In this, it's really interesting because it's a limeade versus a lemonade. So the citrus hit is different. It's almost a little bit more bitter than than a lemonade. It definitely has a different hit, but I really love the way that it plays in this. There's just so much that I love about this. Oh. So like the peach and the pineapple are mixed really well. And it's done in such a way where it near perfectly works for me. Because peach is a great flavor, but it can go overboard. Pineapple, I don't think you can go overboard. I've certainly never had anything where I felt it was overboard because it's amazing. They blend it really nicely. The flavors work really well. The pineapple is probably a little bit more dominant, which is perfect for me because that's what I want. But the peach is still present. It's still doing its thing. And the two work really well, but you still get a nice moment of separation where you can taste the pineapple and you can taste the peach. And then it all kind of comes together. Then, after that, you get that hit of lime. This is such a well-constructed drink. I love it. Now, that said, I did say near perfect. If I had a critique, and it's the critique that I have with a lot of things that are pineapple flavored, I would like a little bit more pineapple flavor. I'm just saying. But it's one of those things where I say that, but I don't know necessarily if it would be the best thing, because you have to blend it properly, and this, what with it having 3 prominent flavors, I actually think this is blended pretty much damn near perfectly. It's just I don't get like a strong hit of pineapple, which is what I always love when I go in for something pineapple. But like I said, it's blended to a certain standard, and I think it's fantastic. Now, 3 questions have to be asked, folks. Number 1, does it live up to my memory? Number 2, would I get it again? Number 3, would I recommend it? Number 1, does it live up to my memory? Yes, it does. Would I recommend it? Yes. Yes, I would. Very clearly, I'm a big old fan of this stuff. And now I hear you say, Brandon, you should have savored it. You should have... Okay? I'm like Vin Diesel. I live life a quarter mile at a time. All right? I'm just, we're doing what we need to do. But I do miss it so. Would I recommend it? Absolutely. It's phenomenal. It's my favorite Calypso flavor. It is obviously different from the rest of them because it's a limeade versus a lemonade. I think it's the only limeade that they offer. I would say even if it's something you're not necessarily interested in, like maybe it's, I would say still give it a shot, because if nothing else, even if you're not a pineapple person, which if you're not, okay, but, stay in your lane. It's really good, and it's really interesting. It just has these really great mix of flavors, and it plays really well. I think it's absolutely worth trying. Like I said, even if you're not, immediately drawn to it. I personally think it's really good. And there's nothing else quite like it. But anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest week, monumental rest month, stupendous rest year. And folks, maybe you can go over there and have yourselves a truly Calypso pineapple peach limeade rest of your life. It's so good. I thought it was gone. I thought they stopped making it. I hadn't seen it for so long. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Now, folks, it's not always the easiest thing to do in the world. We don't always have delicious pineapple peach limeade to go over there and see us through our days. In fact, I haven't had it in years. Okay, that's a lot of time in between pineapple peach limeades. Right? That'll make anybody grumpy. But we deal with things in our lives that are stressful and frustrating, and they just kick us in the head, and you gotta learn to roll with it, and man, does it suck. Sometimes it really does. When we find ourselves in situations like that, it's important we go over there, take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholeness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to reminisce with a favorite drink that you haven't had in a while. Whatever it may be. I don't know. Maybe it's something simple, like you just haven't had a hot chocolate in several years. Maybe you've been too busy adulting, and you don't need those childhood drinks anymore, and your heart's become all made of stone, and you're just like, ba 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 ba, and all you do is taxes and roofing all day. Maybe that's your life, just taxes and roofing. But then, maybe one day, it's a nice cold winter day. You're busy doing your taxes because you can't do roofing because it's winter. Maybe you're over there, while you're doing some taxes, you move some papers out of the way. You find a little pouch of instant cocoa. You're like, okay. I need something to drink while I'm doing all these taxes. Get back to my roofing. So you go over there, pop that shit in, put it in the microwave, you get it done. You pull it out, instantly, that layer of stone that's encasing your heart just begins to slowly crumble away. Put your taxes aside. You don't need to do any more roofing. You've already done so much roofing. It's done. Taxes can wait. Make sure that you get that shit done. That's still important, but go over there, go outside, find a sled, find a hill, start sledding. It's a little weird because you're like 38 years old, but and you enjoy yourself. Or conversely, just drink whatever the fuck you want, man. Just do what you want. And go listen to Enox. They're really good. Bye!